the people that you mentioned it earlier, Jeannie, there's people that are just freaking like skyrocketing. And we see it amongst our own companies within Blue Skies too. So I'm not like, this is firsthand experience and secondhand experience of I'm seeing this to a T of exactly what you said earlier. There's some people that are freaking out and close to going out of business. And there's some people that are just absolutely crushing it. Mm-hmm. The difference that I see between those businesses is leadership and culture. And Shawn mentioned it earlier. He was talking to Andy, one of our business partners that's in Minneapolis. The thing that is creating his success and like a humble pie to me is he's there and not me. I used to be running that business. We could have never grown the way we were growing if I was the one that was there. It's not my business. I was there.
Oh, like, come on, Dan.
I mean, like, and I'm not trying to like throw myself under the bus, but I was there like one day a week. I'm distracted. I've got 5 other things going on.
Right.
I was like, I was frankly a really shitty leader for that company. And he got there and he's fully invested and he's there every day and he is the man and he's leading it and he's doing all the things that need to be done. And not saying it has to be him. Like if he could train somebody else to do that and keep growing the company, like it would do it just as well. But having that culture that he was able to instill that I wasn't in that specific business and having that like leadership that he was able to instill that I wasn't, grew that thing 40% this last year, 40%. And like, it was a mature business and it was stabilizing. Mm-hmm. And he grew it 40% in 1 year because he got a chance to do his thing. And right. So back to what you said earlier, there's businesses that are having massive success and it's all coming. And Shawn said he hired 48 people this year. Yeah. We had a team of 14. He exited a lot of people. He had them 2 days and out, 2 days and out, and mm-hmm. you're staying.
Yeah, I stopped watching turnover this year. I just like
the thing that
so many you had to hire to get to the good ones.
Yep. The thing that he said that I was like, no shit. He changed and Shawn will have a lot more on this in the videos that he's making. The thing that he said that just like blew my mind was, hey, Dan, you know how we used to get like a few of the guys that we really wanted? You know, you'd interview a whole bunch of people. You'd be like, I hope we get them. I hope we get them. And you didn't get many of them. Mm-hmm. This last year, we got all of them. And they had, of all the years, they had more choices than ever. Everybody was hiring. So they could have gone anywhere, but they chose to come work for us. Almost to the point where we're like, why? You know, like, why would you want to come work here and go up a 32-foot ladder and climb on a roof? Like, Are you sure you want to come work here?
I don't know if this is a 1-word answer to that or 2 words because I'm not real smart, but Jeannie touched on it. It's mindset. Is that 1 word or 2 words?
It's like 1.5.
Yeah.
I think it's actually like 1.
It's 1 word? Yeah. I'll go with that. But it's mindset. It's in the whole, I've got this video series coming out and it hopefully will be done by next week. And it's all about mindset. And I think there's going to be a new way you're going to have to interview. And if you don't fix your culture and you don't improve your culture, I think you're not going to be in business through the next couple of years because it's just, this COVID thing and this labor market has made it mandatory.
Yes.
Mandatory to look at people and employees in a whole different light and to interview differently, to recruit differently. I think it's here to stay. Just like
I'm happy though, because I am sick and tired of hearing about people who hate their jobs.
Yep.
It's wrong that people should have to go to work every day and hate what they do and hate the people they're around, you know? So as much as I hate why all of this has happened, I love that we're seeing this shift, that employers have to get serious about building an excellent culture if they really want to be successful.
I think it's great.
Yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait to see this.
I love that viewpoint. There's so many business owners that are complaining about it.
Yeah.
And it's easy. I get like super easy to complain about it. It's super easy to blame the government or the system or the people or whatever it is. But it's not a bad thing when the employee has the choice and the employer has to be phenomenal to earn that employee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've all been employees.
Right.
Every business owner ever probably worked somewhere else first and was an employee instead of an employer at one point in time. And we probably all worked for somebody that sucked.
Yeah. Oh,
right. So don't be the employer that sucks, you know?
Right. I want to tell you a little bit about culture. So right now, all I can smell is bacon.
Go on.
What does it have to do about culture, right? So we had an employee breakfast this morning, and I made more bacon today than ever in my entire many decades on this earth. My entire house.
And you've been in the restaurant business too. Just to point out.
That's true. But I was paying someone else to make the bacon then. I made all this bacon myself. I smell like bacon.
You might as well have been smoking cigars with Shawn, Jeannie.
Yeah. But it's doing nice. It's doing the extra things, right? It's making your workplace a place where people want to be. And I have hired so many people who are broken, who come out of previous jobs, almost like a puppy that's been hit too many times. And when you just try to talk to them, they flinch because they had such a terrible boss before. You know, and I actually just had a meeting with someone on my team who assumed that because I was going to talk to her, I was going to fire her. You know, it's like, no.
Those are the people that are afraid to go to their mailbox. They're afraid to answer the phone when it rings. They're afraid of looking at their email. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it's our job as employers. And, you know, I just can't encourage people enough to watch Shawn's video series, which I can't wait to see. And, you know, to lean into the community, to learn from other business owners who are killing it. When you know somebody who's killing it, find out why. But I bet it's like what Shawn said. They have a great workplace. They have a great workplace that's magnetic, just attracts the right people.